Hello, loves. This is Keleena. Welcome to the month of May video for energy and light language. I already know ahead of time that we're going to be getting some light language for healing. My team has already said we're going to be bringing some of those activations in. So hang on for that. We're going to be doing that throughout the video. And I'm going to start going over some information that I received. I've got some notes from my connection with the team, and I just pulled a few cards just for fun. So let's get to this, and I hope that you are all doing very well. I love you all. Thank you for coming on and listening every month. And please remember to share and like the videos so that we can keep them up in the algorithms because of the game they're playing. They don't get viewed as much if they're not getting shared and liked and pushed up there. So I appreciate it. Thank you. So this month, if you have not seen, I wrote a piece on Mother Mary's Month of Miracles. Mother Mary came to me just probably about the second of the month or third of the month, and she just spread her arms out and she showed me this portal she was opening for 5-5. Now that has already happened because I've been so busy, I haven't been able to do the video yet, but it's still open, the energy is still there, and it was a portal of miracles for you to give anything that you're holding on to within your cellular structure, your cell memories, the DNA that's of the past that does not serve you anymore. Okay, all you have to do is sit outside on the earth and with pure intentions in your heart, ask Mother to take that from you. Give it to Mother. Release it. It will go right up in that portal. Some of you call them stargates or gateways. It's going to go up there. It was a beautiful transmission when it came in. It is written, it is on, I believe, my Instagram. It is written on my Patreon public. It's written on Facebook. I think it's on Telegram and MeWe. So if you haven't read it, go and read it. Okay, because it's such a beautiful little piece that came through. So it is Mother Mary's Month of Miracles, and that's what she told me. So do not think anything less than this, because some of you are going to be experiencing more than one, and some of you are going to be experiencing just one. It depends on what you're doing with your creation to allow your manifestation. It's completely up to you, okay? So I'm going to go from there. Let's see my notes. I've got the releasing revelations within the self. So the revelations, there's still things that are being revealed within you. I actually got that confirmed in the cards with 2 cards. Things are still being revealed within you, things that need to come up of the shadow parts that need to be transformed, released, and let go of. And this, again, this is connected to the 555 Stargate or portal, which was May 5th. It is still open. It will be open for a while, so you can still do this stuff, but you're still going to have things coming up that either, again, you're going to get triggered by somebody else who's going to be showing you something about yourself that you don't like. Okay, whatever you don't like in someone else is something that's coming up for you. So sit down, take a look, and see what that can be for you. These things are being revealed throughout this whole year. They started last year for some of you this year, and some of you, you've been going on this for a while now. So it is happening, and it will continue because you need to move into purification of the heart. Okay, purification. We're moving into purity. We're becoming these pure beings that we are as we're letting go of all this junk. Okay, so just imagine yourself as an egg, like a hard-boiled egg. And that hard-boiled egg, the shell on the outside is all the stuff that you've accumulated through the programming and conditioning of who you are, what you're supposed to do, of who people are telling you, you know, who you need to be. All of that stuff's a program that's placed over who you truly are. And once you understand that that's not the true you, okay, and you crack that shell, When you break that stuff off, the true you can actually come out, can be revealed who you truly are. Just like the sun back here behind me. It's you just shine. Your light just shines. You expand. You become the angelic being that you are, that God, that goddess that you are here walking on the earth. Because remember, as I've said in all my videos, your source, okay, you are God in this physical vessel. The physical vessel is here for you. You created this. You knew what you were going to look like. You chose your parents, and you need to have the physical vessel, okay, because there's gravity. So, source, okay, spirit needs to be held within, contained in something to be here for the experience. So, you're having your experiences for source, but also for your own self, for your soul's expansion and growth, okay? So, you've got to remove that outer shell, that outer casing that's been programmed on you, also programmed in your DNA and in your cell memory from all the other lifetimes that you're either living now parallel, okay, parallel lives, past lives, whatever you want to call them. This has got to come up. This stuff has to come up, be transformed and released and removed. So the revelation is happening and it will continue. Let's see, I also have heart coherence. Okay, a lot of us have gone through a lot of this stuff already that are further along, but those of you that are just awakening have to understand the heart coherence, understanding the heart, understanding that love is unconditional. It is not conditioned. It's not, if you do this I'll love you more. That's conditional. Okay, it's unconditional. And the heart coherence is heart to heart connections. It's doing everything from the heart. It's living from the heart. This is what we call, I call it, well, my work is the Sacred Heart Ascension. It's helping you ascend through your Sacred Heart. So this is moving back to your heart from the ego. Okay, we're leaving the ego fears. We're leaving the controlling programs. We're leaving all of those lies that we've been told for thousands of years, even the ones that are going on outside right now. You see it in the media every day. All of that stuff is rubbish. Okay, they're trying to trap you into fear so that they can feed off your fear and take your, I'm not going to say it. All right, because that's what they do. It's all been centered around greed for thousands of years, and that's what they're still trying to do, and trying to trap you into these programs. So it's time to break free. Okay, love discipline. So let me see why they said love discipline, because I kind of don't really get that one. Okay, so what they're saying is there is no discipline in love, except for using love in a negative way, using the word love in a negative way, or using the word love connected to materialism. Okay, that has got to go. That's been revealed as well. And disciplining with love is also not relevant to the human condition, whatever that means. This is coming through. It means allow yourself to love unconditionally, fully through the heart. Open your heart, practice unconditional love with yourself, loving yourself unconditionally, and practice unconditional love on all others, no matter what they've done in this lifetime or any other lifetime. Practicing this, really moving into the purity of the heart, understanding that love is the only vibration that matters. Well, joy matters. Love is the only thing that's real here. This is what they're trying to say. Love is the only thing that's real, not fear. Fear is created. We've talked about that years ago. Fear is created. All of the programming around fear is created. These are the things we find in the seeding and the roots of the things that you need to release, that we find in your programs. It's all created, and it's all placed on you through programming of your parents, programming of teachers, programming of your guardians, whoever raised you. It's all a program. And now you're breaking free from that so that your heart can be revealed and your heart can feel. Okay. Really important to feel. There's so much healing that's going to come through today. There's healing codes coming through. I already feel them to help you open that heart, to be in unconditional love and really heal at a deeper level in the heart now. Really heal at a deeper level. Okay. As I've been writing in my newsletters, the relationship with yourself is changing this year. And as the relationship with yourself is changing because you're loving yourself, you're changing how you feel about yourself. It's also changing how you love outside yourself and how you treat others in love. And that's really, really important. So, self love is key to this process. Self love is key. And it's very motivational once you really, really start to understand who you are and you really fall in love with you. Everything starts to shift, everything starts to flow when you know who you are and you just feel that love, the love of God that's within you, because that's who you are. And it just expands and your expression expands and you don't hold back anymore. You now have that courage and that strength to move forward without worrying, okay, from the programming, what someone else is going to think. So, really moving into the heart, loving yourself, and being who you are. I always say, know thyself, love thyself, be thyself. It's very, very important in this process. Okay, retreating into nature. So yes, nature, nature, get out on nature as much as you can. Really important to ground yourself, ground, ground, ground. If you're like me, through the whole month of April, I was flying high. I know a lot of people releasing or going through some painful things. They're going through life reviews and releasing a lot of stuff. But I was on the other hand, I was like flying. In the joy, in the love, in that higher vibration. And every time I would try to ground, it was hard to stay grounded. I would just start floating up again. So be in nature as much as you can. Be near the water. Really important to be near the water or in the water to receive that healing from Mother. Can't be in the water, just be on the land. Okay. Perspective shifting. This is what I'm getting, perspective shifting. So this has been happening for a while. Everyone's perspectives are shifting because people are starting to understand and know the truth. And this is also where one needs to realize that their perspectives towards others need to shift as well, because your perspective as you project and your perspective towards others, it can take a toll on your life, on your family, on a relationship. You have to step back and take a look at why you're seeing it in a certain way. What's it coming from? What is it projecting? What's the projection? And how can I see this within myself and change this? So also, if you're in a relationship with someone, if you chose the sacred partner relationships, perspectives comes in where you have to see things from both sides. Sometimes that can be pretty tricky and pretty hard because there's things that you can't see or aren't being revealed. William and I have some things that we can see them in the other person, but the other person doesn't see it, and we have to like go through really finding it because it's deep stuff and it doesn't necessarily mean it's yours. It's sometimes your family's, it's your parents, it's your grandparents, it's them before that, and it's family lineage clearing, because that's what we're doing. A lot of us are doing that. So it can be a little tricky. So that's happening. Lots of endings, lots of new beginnings, so much new beginnings. This month of miracles is to give this stuff away that you're not wanting to connect with anymore, that you don't want to hold on to anymore. And these new beginnings this month are just going to be so miraculous. And like I said last month, oh, maybe it was the Patreon video. Sorry. It might've been the second half of the month Patreon video. I was saying how those of you that started seeding things throughout 2020 and the beginning of this year, these new beginnings are coming. You're going to start seeing the growth now, the creation from what you started, from what you put, when you planted, it's coming up and it's going to be so fantastic. Keep going. Creation is key this year. I'm really focusing on what you want to do that's in alignment with who you are. And if at this point you don't know who you are, it's okay. Remember, you are the I am, which is God. But those that don't know who they are the ones that are still trying to crack that shell and get the shell off and release the programming of who people told you were and what you think you are because you were told to go to school, learn this, become this for money, all those kind of things. They're coming off. So for those of you that are still going through that, it's okay. You don't need to know who you are right in this very moment, because you have to go through the healing, you have to go through the releasing, and it's going to be okay. You're going to find out exactly who you are. Trust me, it's all good. Okay. All right. um let's see. Don't forget to ask for help. I've got the card for asking for help. Those of you that just you don't know what to do with your in your process, and you're feeling a little lost, ask for help. Go to a healer, find a healer online. I do lots of sessions, but right now I'm booked all the way into September and October. If you can wait, you can book one, or you can. William is glad to help you as well. William's got his own um, healing on his website, williammelchizedek.com. You can go and check his stuff out. He's a very powerful healer. He's a Hyoka empath. So he's either going to trigger you big time when you meet with him, or you're going to feel so much love. Some people feel so much love from him that they think that they're his twin. And what it actually is when you feel that, he's actually showing you the love, the God love that you need to find within yourself that you haven't found yet. That's the love, that's the self-love I was talking about earlier. So that's what a Hyoka empath is. We've had lots of um, we've had lots of issues where women have thought, oh, he's the one for me, and so it's not how it is. It's just that that's how his energy body is worked and programmed to help you as a healer to find the things within you. So if you're interested in having sessions with him, check out his website, because he knows exactly. I mean, as soon as he tunes in, it's really good. So also, I've got a lot of Venus energy coming in, because I've got that inner goddess energy. The mothers are showing up for me every day. I've also got, and my dear soul sister, Raquel Spring, she's going to be talking about this. I don't know if I think she just released that. I think that's what she had this morning. The video, and she's talking about Black Moon Lilith. And for me, Black Moon Lilith is very empowering energy. She's very primordial, but she's very empowering for you to step into your courage and really step into that energy of, I am not going to take this. Okay. That's the kind of energy Black Moon Lilith is. And she's going to just plow. She's going to be plowing through a lot of you, through your energy systems. She's also going to be going through a lot of you, and you're going to be plowing through what's happening on the earth and saying, no, no more of this. That's that goddess energy that's going to be coming out of a lot of you. But do it through the heart. This is the piece that I want to tell you. Even though the energy comes up, you've got to hold it here. You've got to express it from here. Okay, not from the head. Don't go into the head and go into the mental, the overly masculine stuff. Be in the heart with it. Okay, and know that that energy is to work for you, not against you, and to work for the collective, not against the collective. So be careful with that. I've got the information where abundance is coming in, miracles are coming in, money is coming in for people, time is coming in for people, space, places to live, food, all kinds of things coming in abundance. Not always just money. That stuff is coming in. What you've been waiting for, friendships, love is coming in for some of you. Okay, but love is also leaving some of you too. Some of you are leaving relationships or situations that aren't working for you anymore, and that's going to continue throughout the year. But there's also conflicting energies, and some of you are having conflicting energies in your life. Okay, be here when that's happening, but also know that this is continuous. This has been happening since 2012. A lot of you, as you're moving through your progress, and even for you, those of you that are just waking up, you're going to see that you're going to be leaving people behind. Okay. we're moving into the fifth dimension. So even I am leaving. I've continually still leaving friends behind that are choosing to stay fourth dimensional, but eventually they'll wake up and they'll move on to that fifth dimensional consciousness that's out there that they can be in, and it's okay. So we don't hold anything against them. We have compassion for those that aren't waking up, or those that aren't understanding certain things and are keeping themselves in loops. We just have compassion for them and we keep going, and let them be where they're at, because they have to have the experience to be able to move forward at their own pace and follow their own blueprint. Okay, it was created before you came. So everything's always happening in alignment. Everything always happens in alignment. Okay. And the last thing I have is um, the light of the mother, okay, is shining down this month. So cosmic mother shining down this month, earth mother Gaia is shining up, and divine mother Mary, she's just like here, like in between the two, she's just outstretched. So I've got like this trinity of mother energy, and they're just shining this light on you, on your sacred hearts, on the heart to heart, on your heart, your physical heart, helping everyone to fall in love with themselves, to find their heart, to find their true self, so that you can move forward in your divine essence. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to share really quick what I'm experiencing, because sometimes I experience things ahead of other people. Sometimes I experience things years before, just so I can teach it. But and it's all good. I've been awake since I was a little girl, so I've gone through lots of things my entire life. So I like to explain that so people know I didn't just wake up in 2012 or 2015 or whatever, or just last year. I've been going through these experiences my whole life so that I can actually teach them to you, or answer your questions when you're going through something. I've been through it, so I can help with that. That's my journey. My journey is to teach from experience. So what's happening to me now started in February, when I had this flash in my eye, and it ended up being Serapis Bay coming in, putting a white flame right in my eye, just went right through my whole body. And I had this huge activation, transformation. And with my sight, it shifted my sight again. Even though I can see 5D in meditations, I was able to see 5D with my eyes. When I came inside, like dragged myself inside, the plant behind me over here, it's a very big plant back there, it was not that color. It was like a bright neon green. And I was just looking at it, and it was just like glowing. And I was like, whoa. And I was laying on the floor in the pyramid back here, in the copper pyramid, copper crystal pyramid. And I was just like, what is going on? So I was having this activation that came right in from Serapis Bay. And it went through my body, and I felt like I had electric currents running through me for probably a couple of weeks. It was just like, I felt like I was a walking lightning bolt. And it was amazing. But also I was like, what's going on? But I just felt like I was buzzing, like, and not the vibration that I normally have when I'm usually vibrating at the cellular level all day. This was like an actual buzz, and I can hear this humming noise. I'm like, oh, what's going on? So that happened. And also with that came this shift and transformation that's happening in the back of my chakras. Now, for those of you that are new, my chakras all turned white back in 2017 and all moved up to the Sacred Heart. So it's just like one big chakra, one diamond, glistening, glowing chakra. But in the back side of me, my solar plexus and my heart, since then, every day I have been having this activation within me. And I know it's got to be from what Serapis Bay did. It feels like a solar flash from the sun. And so those of you that know that solar flashing is happening from the sun, and the sun, it's flashing, it's sending in codes, it's sending in light codes, and we're receiving these rays of light that we need to receive for our process. But my actual body is actually doing this, and it's just flashing, and this light and this heat. I heat up. I feel like I'm overheated, but I heat up. I get so hot and it goes up out my crown, it goes out my hand chakras right out, and it goes down out my feet. So I'm like, if I'm standing like this, you know, it's like the 5-pointed star, and it's just like this energy is just like flowing out of me so much and so big, and I'm so hot inside. So William and I have been tuning into this, and he said he believes it's connected to the kundalini. But it's interesting because I don't feel normally when my kundalini is active, I feel it going up, but this is just right directly coming straight out of the chakra. So this is happening, and some of you may start experiencing it if you haven't. And don't be upset if you're not experiencing right now, because like I said, sometimes I can experience things years before some people, or a few months or whatever. It just depends on where you are in your process. Okay, it's not a race. Okay, don't worry about it. Everybody's in a different place. Okay, so we're going to do your light language activations for healing. They're saying for those of you that don't know what light language is, it is the language of love. There's one language, it's the language of love, or the language of source, God, whatever you wish to say. It comes in through sacred geometry. It comes in through light and vibrations. I see it come in, I feel it come in. And instead of it transforming into like English, it just comes through in the language of light. Okay. And I speak that light. I've spoken about up to 60 of them so far. So whatever's going to come through, you're going to receive, and it comes into me and comes from my sacred heart to your sacred heart. Okay. You're going to feel the activation at the heart to help open it at a deeper level, to help you with releasing and also healing some of your inner childhood wounds. It's going to like have some things brought up to the surface for you. So some of you might have some transformation that you're going to need to be going through. Some people call it purging, but it's just to bring those things up, those deep things up that are hidden, that need to surface, so that you can release them and let them go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Yantiana Crossanta Korosh Namayane Siento Coriana Karanchanyan Tiana Koroshuntanyan Maraho ya Santiana no Krushna Mente Ahoy Yanahia ya Naka tikira sa shishikara sutianama ako utuko nikiri kiam takroso tukrotushu mutia nikiam takrasakara nako utuko upukoto tikiri nikete Nakarashnayo Shanna Korosontovo Yamadariana Teya Mariana Korosonto Koriana Marom Nakarasanto Kote Aka Itirush Morina Aya Aya. Okay, that's solar plexus. So some of you might be feeling solar plexus. Those are galactic codes coming in. Just so you know, when this happens, you guys, I've gotten silly emails from people going, oh, that's Illuminati. This is not Illuminati. This is actually the sign of the Pleiades. So please understand this, because it gets tiring answering your ridiculous emails that are calling me silly names. Okay. This is the sign of the Pleiades. Okay. The triangle is Trinity. So understand that. Okay. You are part of a Trinity: God, okay, God, Mother, Father, and then you are the Christ child. So please understand what that is. And the comments can stop. That would be greatly appreciated. I am not Illuminati, never have been, will not be. Maya, I'm here to help you ascend and get through this process. So release those fears around that, okay, and let that go. Lots of healing coming in, lots of healing coming in. Takariki. Okay, elementals are here. Okay, so elementals, fairies, I have lots of them in that plant back there. There are a lot of them in my house. That's the fairies, it's the elemental kingdom, that's the dragon kingdom, that's uh, the gnomes, the elves, the unicorns, loving creatures. They come in and they raise the vibration. Okay, so that we've just got some healing. Now they've gone in to raise your vibration and joy. Also, when they come in, it's because they want you to connect. You need to connect to the earth, and you need to connect with them because they are real. They are not myths. Okay, I see them with my eyes, and so do a lot of other people. I've got them on film. You can actually go to my Instagram or my Facebook where I have them posted. There's little videos, and you'll see the little fairy on the grass, and it's changing all the colors. I've also captured them when I sing the codes of light and I hit the heart note. Little ones in Scotland that were just flying, you could see their wings fluttering. My friend Claire had filmed that, and it was such a beautiful thing. And every time we hit the heart note, it would turn red. It was so beautiful. So they are real. Okay. So if your children say they see them, you know, don't tell them they're not real. Okay. Believe them. They are real. I used to see unicorns when I was little. They would be opening up my closet door. It was one unicorn, and I would open the closet door with its nose, which is like, and I would see it coming out, and I'd be like, oh. And I have my unicorn has a beautiful name, but I'm not gonna share it on here because I'm going to just keep that to myself. So that is it for this month. There's so much going on. Okay. Have faith, connect to your heart, know that these new beginnings are so beautiful. And the end of this month, in the second half of the video, I'll be talking about this full moon and eclipse that's coming and what I'm getting downloaded on it. And it's going to be pretty incredible. So for those of you on Patreon, you will get the second of a half month video. Those of you that are on level 1, tier 1. And if you want to join Patreon, we do all kinds of stuff every month. We have a Goddess Circle gathering. I'm teaching a new healing course. I have so much stuff. I give decrees so that you guys can say the decrees and transform your body. We meet live on Zoom with all different kinds of things. And in Receive Healing from me, I'm doing light language activation for you to speak it. I'm doing light language activations of healing to open your modalities for healing. If you're a healer, open even more. So there's so much going on in there. Just go to patreon.com/Keleena Milner. Also, you guys, Kiana Karasanta Kima Atush Maria. My dear sister Shakina Rose and I are holding a Sisters of the Rose event here in Sedona, and we are doing that in July. And I was guided months ago to do that on July 22nd and 23rd. The 22nd is the day that we honor Mary Magdalene across the entire world. Okay. That is the day we honor her. And we honor the Mary Magdalene within all of you. All of you are connecting to her. If you haven't yet, this is what we do. We help you connect it. We help you empower yourself as a divine feminine. We help you empower and find your goddess self, you know, what you came here to do, but also to assist you in connecting and understanding the Magdalene within you. All right. All of you are a part of her. This is what I've been trying to teach and bring through. And the codes that I activate are going to be personal soul codes as well as the codes that Shakina and I will be doing and singing in and teaching you some different things. This is a new one. This is going to be a whole different goddess circle, a whole different Sisters of the Rose. And we're already half full. And it's have early bird special pricing right now until the 22nd of May. So if you want to come to this one in this beautiful Sedona where we have the vortexes and it is the mother energy, go sign up. It's on my website, KeleenaMalnar.com. You get to have both of us for 2 days and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Go sign up there, go under the events tab and you will find the information below. I'm also participating in Sology Fest, this is the first Sology Fest and it's a 3-day weekend. I just found out from Todd Medina, the creator of it, is that you can either buy a ticket for the whole weekend or you can buy tickets for one day if you just want to come one day of the fest. So I will be there speaking. I will have a booth there with William and we're doing activations and possibly Shakina and I on and off throughout the weekend will also, because Shakina will be there as well. We'll be doing some singing and activations as well. So lots going on. We wish you all so much. I love you so much. I thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video to help move it up in the algorithm because we need to reach the people. We need to activate the people and help them with their healing. And I really appreciate all of you. I love you so much. Kiana Kash Nasita Marianta Nura. From my heart to yours. Eternal love, eternal life, eternal light. Maikita Ayat.